Good morning, traders. Manny Cabrera here, co-founder of MDC Trading Academy, with today's pre-market forecast for Wednesday, March the 10th. And we're also going to be doing our preview of midweek review, as we call it. Let's quickly jump to our analysis today. As we can see, we jump into our daily chart. Market recovering very quickly off the 80 SMA. This is the average we've been talking for a while. Yesterday we were below it. We broke above it temporarily on this wick here, but closed just before just under the 20 SMA. Now the market is attempting to move higher. As you notice, as we're moving to the upside, you can see that volume has been decreasing, which has always been the case on these moves on these recovery bars. They tend to have less volume, so that's important for you to realize. And of course, the old adage in Wall Street: we will go up. We go up the stairs and down the elevator. So far, there are two areas which we had anticipated we're going to hold the market exactly what it's doing right now. So let's see how that bodes for today. In reference to looking at the market today, and we can see more clearly how this recovery is happening here from the 80 SMA. You can see, remember that we had this channel pretty much was where everything was being done for many weeks. Eventually we moved to the lower part. Then we created another channel. So we have this higher level up here, this lower level up here. Market holds, returns back into here. We have this trend line, which is pushing the market as a compressing to the upside. Market pressure continues to push up as we break above this former resistance. Again, turn it into support. You see this happening constantly in this area. Market shoots up, finds support, resistance up here. Why? Former support now becomes former resistance in this level. And it came back. We're expecting the market to continue lower. It didn't move lower. The market clearly continued and roared right back, found some support here, got on the opposite side of the trend line, used that as support, and has launched from there, and that's where we find ourselves right now. So the two key levels that we're looking at short to long term are this area here, and we're talking about approximately 39.26. And right here, we're talking about 38.58. So right between these two areas, we're going to see a lot of movement. Can the market continue to the upside? Yes. Can it retrace lower? Yes. But we don't make trading decisions based on these time frames. We're trying to isolate these particular movements in another time frame that can help us to make better decisions. And this is what we call our analysis chart, which is the chart that we use that's similar to the one we use with our indicators for our entries. As you know, we had an oscillating day yesterday. Market established low, established the high. Here's the market coming back once again as it oscillates here. Now we had this downtrend line here, this original downtrend line. Market broke, we readjusted. Market clearly breaks it again. Look at it again, using it as support. And this is one of the key metrics that we use to determine shifts in momentum. Now the idea here is you can't just place these arbitrarily. You have to have a reason to do it. It has to be technical reasons. This is what we teach you here in MDC Trading Academy. So as you notice, here's the hold. Of course, it's a great trade for us. Here's another trade to the upside for us. Here we're going to the upside now, right here. And here's another compression. This was all news-based this morning. And of course, what are we expecting the market to do? Well, here's number one. We're expecting the market to retrace, hold this previous resistance support, and continue higher. So that's what it's attempting to do now. If the market fails there, we're expecting it to come around. Of course, use the former resistance as support and come test this particular trend line here once again. It can hold the trend line, and run up to here to test support again. Of course, it can break through here, it can pull back. Or it can break this support level, turn around like it has, and then do this move to the downside. Just like we have this break here and this move to the upside, we can have this break here. Now, the good thing about it is that we have some good hypothesis as to what can happen in the market. One of these can happen, and that's all we need to take advantage of for the day. So if the market reaches this support level here once again, we have a target we can potentially run to in order to take profit. If the market breaks clearly through here, we have a very clear profit target to get out. If you don't want to do the short side, you can always jump in here, and there you have a profit target for your run to the long side. And if the market breaks here and you go short here, you have potentially all of this room for profit target. So We only need one of these scenarios to set up in order to be profitable. Keep your eyes on the confirmations. Watch where you place your stops. Have a great session.